So self-awakening yoga is an amazing, innovative practice that was founded and discovered and cultivated by Don Stapleton of Nosara Yoga Institute. And it's a really gentle inroad to releasing tension in the body, especially in the two shoulders, the two hips, and where your spine meets your skull and where your spine meets your pelvis. And the best way to learn about this is to see a demonstration. So I'm going to demonstrate what these self-awakening yoga movement inquiries are. And the first one is really simple. You lay on your back in a relaxed position with your arms a comfortable distance from your body, your legs a comfortable distance from each other with no effort. So this is called heavy body with effortless awareness. And you begin, the first movement is called heel rocking. So heel rocking is just like pushing on the gas with the ball of the foot and then pulling the toes towards the face. And this creates the whole body rocking in a yes motion. And let the whole action of the ankles translate up to the head. And you'll even feel this in the back of your arms. Anywhere the body's resting on the ground will start to rock and shimmy, and there's a friction effect. Next motion is leg dribbling. So that's just letting the whole back of the leg just dribble on the ground like a ball. Leg dribbling. And then bending the knee up, putting the foot flat on the earth, and then rolling the hip bone away from the ground. This is called hip thumping. So the hip bone rolls up and the hip thumps down. The hip bone rolls up and the hip thumps down. So this effect is you're engaging and then letting go. You inhale as you engage and exhale, let go. Inhale, engage, exhale, let go. And then you straighten that leg and do the other side, hip thumping both sides. And then straighten that other leg and dribble the back of that other leg on the ground. And then the shoulders are, you start with the wrist, releasing any tension out of the hand. Let the arm float up. So the arm comes directly out of the shoulder socket. You release the tension in the shoulder by lifting the whole shoulder blade away from the floor and letting it thump back down. The whole shoulder blade lifts and thumps. The trick here is to keep the elbows straight so that you get more weight of the bones behind your shoulder thump. You just get more of an umph behind your shoulder thump. And just releasing any tension out of the back of the shoulder. And then let this arm come back down. And just let the back of the hand flop on the ground, the front of the hand, kind of flopping around like a little fish out of water. And then the second side, bending the elbow, flickering the wrist. Almost like you've got water on the ends of your fingers, just letting the tension go out of the hand. And then drawing that arm up and shoulder thumping second side. Shoulder thumping. So the whole shoulder blade bone peels away from the floor and then it kerplunk lands back down, thumping at whatever pressure feels right. And then let that arm come back down, flopping the back of the hand on the ground, the front of the hand on the ground like a fish out of water. Two arms come up like a robot, clasping the fingers together. So you want to get the palms all the way together and the arms stay fairly straight as you pull the arms all the way to the right side, pendulum arms, pulling the muscles between the shoulder blades apart, and then pendulum left. And then side to side, pendulum the arms, and the head naturally just goes the direction of the arms. And then for more of a head, neck, and shoulder release, you look away from the direction of the arms. And then let the arms come back to rest on the ground. Bend 2 knees up. Peel the pelvic bones away from the floor, and then start to tap the bones of the pelvis and the sacrum area on the ground, releasing tension where the lower back meets the pelvis on the outer hips. And this is called sacrum tapping. And you can let your breath have a sound with this motion, like and then release the pelvis back down, straighten the legs. And that's basically a small introduction to just releasing the tension from the 4 corners of the body and the muscles of the neck and the pelvis. So I hope you enjoyed that, and you'll be able to practice that in the mornings, in the night. Namaste.